live in the Bender Kitchen, and we are cooking from the Dairy Good Cookbook. Here to explain and do some of that cooking for us is Heidi Harkofp from the New England Dairy Council. Great to have you back here, Heidi.
It's great to share some of my favorite recipes.
I love that. Tell us about the cookbook. I think it made an appearance over the summer, right?
It did. So this is a celebration of our dairy farm heritage in the country, and it's a collection of recipes from dairy farmers from across the country. Okay. And what's really beautiful about it is it shares some of the stories behind the families that contributed the recipes. So you get to see what dairy farm life is really like. And I always enjoy taking a look at dairy farm life because they have a very different schedule than us. You know, they get up so early in the morning. They put in hours of work before you and I probably even get out of bed. Maybe not you, because you're here so early.
But most people. I get it.
So I brought with me a classic, iconic recipe. It's the green bean casserole that many Americans are familiar with.
And I think my mom used to make it with the fried onions out of the can, right?
It's out of a can, and it usually has canned soup mix in there. Right. So it's a bit of a processed recipe. Wonderful. But this is a fresh new look at it using very wholesome ingredients, puts a lot of nutrition in. I was going to ask if you can give this a stir for me.
Switch, no problem.
So what I've done is I put some onions in here, and in addition to the onions, we'll add some mushrooms. So we'll let that saute for a bit. Another way that dairy farmers really help contribute to our community is they actually have joined forces with Feeding America, which oversees our nation's food banks. And milk is one of the most requested items at food banks across the country, but the least donated because of its perishability. It's very difficult to donate milk when you're putting canned items in a box that will sit there for a couple of days. So they have put a system into place where you can donate a gallon of milk to a family in your own community, to your own food bank. And one way that your viewers can do that is by visiting Must Be the Milk. And
mustbethemilk.com. So we need mustbethemilk.com. Okay. You can help out then this holiday season.
So in addition to this, we're going to add a little bit of flour for some thickening power. All right. Give that a bit of a stir. And instead of the soup mix, the canned soup, we'll add a little bit of sour cream. That's a ½ cup of sour cream. All right. And then a ½ cup of cheese. And this is where you get some real nutritional value over just soup mix. It adds the nutrients.
Cheese, right? Shredded cheese.
No, turn that down a bit.
What type? Was it cheddar or what did you use?
So you can use cheddar, Munster, or I have mozzarella in here. So really it's what you like and conveniently what you actually have in the house.
Sure.
So after you stir that up for a bit and let that warm up, you can add the French cut green beans. Okay. And these are just frozen. Frozen produce is just as nutritious as fresh produce. And it does make it easy, adding those beautiful green beans in. And then that just warms up slightly, at which point after it's stirred up, we can add it into our container.
Well, this took all of 3 minutes to make, if that, right?
It goes quick.
Pretty quick to put together here. Now we're going to pour it right in. I'll let you do that.
Let's see if I can do that without spilling it all over, right?
Heidi, do you include this in your holiday meal?
We do enjoy it. It's also a nice meal a nice side dish. You could take it ahead.
Oh, sure.
At this point, if you wanted to, you could just stop right now and then top it with cheese. We're going to add another ½ cup of cheese. And what really helps boost the nutritional value of this, instead of the crispy fried onions, which really wouldn't add much nutrition, we're going to add some crispiness through some sliced almonds.
You still get the crunch there.
You absolutely get the crunch, and almonds and beans are just a natural combination together. At this point, you could take it to wherever you're heading and then put it in the oven there for about 15 minutes to warm it back through again and to melt the cheese on the top. So this is from the Family Gatherings chapter in the Dairy Good Cookbook. If you're interested in getting that cookbook, you can get it on Amazon. You can also get it at Barnes & Noble on the online.
I see desserts in here too. A little bit of everything?
There's a dessert that we have featured at our website right now, which is wonderful. It's ricotta cheese with strawberry that we're sauteing a little bit of balsamic vinegar, and that's a wonderful way to end the meal. Yep, absolutely.
Fantastic. Well, Heidi, thank you so much for being here. Happy holidays to you
too.
And your family. We have an easy recipe now to bring with us. And for more information, visit mustbethemilk.com, also to donate, and then you can check out the cookbook, available just about everywhere books are sold. Right, we'll send things over to you.